Okay, welcome to another edition of Probier TV, and I'm still on the Wrocław Beer Festival, and with me is Arthur from Browar Golem. Arthur, thank you for having me here at your stand.
My pleasure.
What is Browar Golem brewing?
Well, Browar Golem is a gypsy brewer, so
Okay.
we don't have our own equipment, but we produce beer at our befriended breweries.
Okay.
And, well, we don't have a core range. We try to make...
That's quite unusual not to have a core range,
Yeah,
because most of the
I know.
breweries do have
know.
3 to 4 beers that they...
Exactly. But, personally,
Yeah.
I'm just talking about myself, not about the whole brewery.
Yeah.
I'm an anarchist,
Oh.
and I just fuck everything that people want. No,
Okay.
don't listen to me. No, but honestly, I just want to realize my own passions. And for me, having a core range is just boring.
Okay.
It's simply boring. So we try to make seasonal beers, like
Okay.
Cloudwater in Great
Yeah.
Britain. They also have seasonal range, and we have seasonal range. So every 2 or 3 months, we just change everything completely. So what you're drinking right now, you will not be able to drink in, let's say, 3 months. It will be totally different. But probably next year, we're going to repeat some of this. So the proportions are about, let's say, 3/4 what we do are new things, and this 1/4 is, repeating stuff that people like.
But,
All right.
but the good news is, if there's a good beer that might be repeated the next year.
Yeah, exactly. What I want to achieve is I don't want people to be attached to a single beer
Yep.
that we make, but to the whole brand, to the whole idea, to the whole message, to the whole claim that we have, right? So I want people to say, hey, that's Golem. I know them. They make good beer. I don't want them to say, oh, this is the beer I had 2 years ago. Maybe they still have it. No, we're not going to have it. But I want them to be attached to us as
Okay.
people, as our mission, as this our way of doing things, and not to the specific beer.
Okay.
Right? And you were asking what exactly we're making. Yeah. So right now on tap we have an American wheat with lemon myrtle. That's the thing we're drinking right now.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's, in fact, there's almost no hops in this beer. There's just really a handful of hops just for bitterness, but there are no aroma hops here. The whole aroma that you can get here is from the lemon myrtle. It's an Australian herb, an Australian bush. We put dried leaves.
It's very citrusy, this one.
Exactly. You know lemongrass,
Yeah,
right?
I know, yeah.
Yeah, so the same chemical component which you can find in lemongrass is here, but more intense. It's called citral, and the citral in lemon myrtle is higher concentration than in lemongrass.
Okay.
So you get this kind of rosy hibiscus, geranium, lemongrass, lemony, lime flavor here.
Yeah.
But it's all from the plant and
Wow.
not from the hops.
That's kind of strange,
Yeah,
because
it's perfumey. It's very perfumey. In fact, this beer was poured in Denmark in a Copenhagen Beer Enthusiast Festival,
Yeah.
and many people said that it's like perfumey. It smells like perfume, but I think it's good.
I don't think that it's too artificial. It's quite natural.
It is natural because there are
lemon
no
flavor.
artificial flavors here. There are even no natural oils here. It's simple leaves, dried leaves from the plant from Australia that we put on whirlpool here. 3 kilograms per 5,000 liters.
So how do you get those Australian leaves here?
Well, from a herb shop.
Okay.
Yeah, we have herb shops here. So they sell all kind of herbs from all around the world.
Okay.
So we just order it from a herb shop, and here we go. Yeah.
So it sounds easy to replace hops with Australian herbs.
Yeah.
But how do you came to that idea to do this?
All right. Well, I'm an experimentator myself
Okay.
in kitchen at
Okay.
home. I love cooking. I'm
Okay.
like an amateur chef.
Okay.
And I like food pairing. I love connecting tastes, aromas. I love reading about aromas
Okay.
and taste. So I know how things taste, how things smell.
Aromas, how they work.
Yeah, how they work together, and
Okay.
that's how I came up with the lemon myrtle instead of the hops. That was, in fact, our second beer, which we made 2 years ago. The first batch was 2 years ago. This is, I think, third or fourth batch, and every batch is, of course, different because it would be boring
Okay,
to repeat
yeah.
exactly the same recipe for every batch. So here we have the proportions are 3 kilograms per 5,000 liters of lemon myrtle in this beer. And the first time we made this beer, Mazal Adar Dagim, that's the name of the beer, we put 5 kilograms, so almost twice as much as here. And it was overwhelming, it was too much, so we reduced it almost by 50%. So now it's 3 kilograms per 5,000 liters, and now we got this, And in fact, it's a wheat beer, so 50% of the grains that we put here is wheat malt, but the other 50% is not regular pale malt or Pilsner malt, but it's in fact a Vienna malt, which is a bit darker than regular Pilsner malt, so you got the body here. You got a little bit of sweetness here, right?
Exactly.
It's from the Vienna malt.
Okay. It's a nice, different taste. Actually, I've been on this festival for some time now, but this is it? What's the ABV on this one? It's a
4.7.
Yeah, it's a rather light one. It's not too heavy.
The first batch was 4.2. This one's 4.7 because it fermented deeper. Yeah.
Okay, but still, it's kind of unusual taste. So. If you would have to describe the mission or the main idea of Golem Brewing, is it to be different?
Yeah, it's bigger, faster, better, more. You know, for me, the whole craft beer revolution idea should be to make things distinct. I think the whole idea of a craft beer revolution, which started in the States like 40 years ago, was to fight against the indistinct Euro lager or the Corpo lager, yes? So the thing that we are trying to do is to make beer distinct. You know, it can be super sour, super sweet, super bitter, super floral, whatever. I just want intense tastes and aromas. What we don't want to do is to have bland beers without any distinct taste. That's what we're fighting against. We're fighting against this, boring, balanced things. We like things that will kick your ass, I want to make beer which will punch you straight into your face and you will say thank you for that.
Okay, I say thank you for having me here, and thank you for giving me some more of your beers later on. I will try them. How about the availability of your beers? Is it mostly Poland or do you export?
Well, we're trying to extend our network, our sales network all the time, but it is kind of difficult because there are a lot of like paperwork and stuff. So most of our beer is in Poland, both in tap rooms, in pubs, and also of course in bottles, because we bottle beer too. So in all, let's say, specialized craft beer shops. Some of our beers are available in big chain stores, but this is like a very, very small percent. Most of them are just in like craft beer shops. When it comes to exporting, we try to now attend some foreign beer festivals. We were in Budapest.
Oh, yeah, it was a nice one.
Yeah, we were in a Budapest Beer Week festival. Then last week, our beer was at Copenhagen Beer Enthusiast Festival. We weren't there personally, but Mark from the Eastern Craft Company poured our beer. Then maybe we're going to be in Bulgaria in Burgas Beer Festival next month. Maybe in Aarhus in Denmark.
Denmark.
For sure, in August we're going to be in Slovakia in Bardejov. It's called Bardejovski Jarmok. It's like it's going to be a huge festival, not only beer festival, but like food festival and some kind of children attractions. It's right in the center of the city, and I've never been there, but I heard from the organizers that like 100,000 people are going to be there.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of luck, and I can only...
Exactly. I'm just going to tell you one thing, because it's quite hard to get our beer outside Poland in a bottle if you would like to, but there is a company in Poland which in fact sells our beer online and exports to the European Union.
How are they called?
I will tell you in a moment, but I'm just going to tell you about the fucked up law we have in Poland. Because
I heard about that one, but nobody explained it.
We can't sell beer online or any alcohol. We can't sell any alcohol online in Poland. Because it's illegal.
Yeah.
Because we have...
that's what I heard.
We have a bill from 1982, from the deep communist times, which states that the state of Poland is responsible for keeping the people of Poland sober. It's fucked up totally, but we do have such a law. And according to this law, for example, we can't sell beer online. However, we can sell it outside Poland. So near Gdańsk, there is a web shop called Browarium.
I know that one.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for a beer shop
Yeah.
that sells beer online to Austria.
Exactly.
And I found a Brovarium.
Exactly.
So,
If you want our beer in the European Union, go to Browarium and you can order it to the whole European Union. Straight from Poland.
Yeah. So, this is my recommendation for you. I placed it. I have a Polish Beer Friday, so every Friday I feature a Polish beer on my channel. So if you want to check out the beers from Browar Golem, check Browarium and you can buy them online. So Arthur, thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much too.
And wish you a lot of luck and hope to see you on a beer festival, maybe close to Vienna.
All right.
So
if we only get the invitation, we're gonna come.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.